Hi guys, welcome back to Casually Crafted. My name is Ashley and this is Crafty Chat number 19 and maybe also number 20. We'll see how this goes depending on how long it is. I might break it up into 2 videos. I realize it's been quite a while since my last video. I think I explained in one of my last ones that the first few months of the year were going to be kind of crazy with new baby and things with deadlines and stuff. So hopefully after this month I can get maybe sort of on a real schedule. I don't know, I always say that, so maybe not, because I'll still have 3 kids, so we'll see. I don't have a ton of works in progress, just a few. So first, whichever one's closest to grab, is I have a friend, neighbor, acquaintance person who is having a baby, and I don't actually know her due date, which I need to find out, but I know they're having a girl, so she's far enough along that they just found out a few weeks ago they're having a girl. So I was going through my stash trying to decide what I could do. I really love the moss stitch, which is why I loved making these, and it's fun to make kind of a triangle instead of just back and forth. It makes it a little more interesting. So between making these, and then I've seen a lot of people making I think it's called the Daphne blanket by Teal yarn crafts, and it's just the granny stitch in a triangle, and you make 4 of them and you put them together to make a square. So I was inspired by that too, because this is a triangle just folded up. So instead of folding it up, I thought I'd make 4 triangles and stick them together to make a blanket. So in my stash I had some Lion Brand Ferris wheel that I had gotten from Joann's on clearance. And this is the cotton candy color. Oops. And I don't know what else you want me to say about it, but anyway, so it's like aquas and purples, and it's really pretty and soft. And when I bought it, I had no reason to buy it. It was because it was on clearance. So I had 3 of those, and I thought, well, maybe I might want more, so I could do like 1 triangle per ball or cake of yarn to make the 4 triangles. So I found a 3-pack on Etsy for like $12. So I started that. I've only started 2 of the triangles, so then I need to start 2 more eventually. But here's what it's looking like so far on one of them. So I'm really liking the way that the color changed. I've used Ferris wheel before, but like in the brownish color, and it was like a cowl or something. So this one's really pretty. I'm liking the colors on that. And then this one's not quite as big. Sorry, it's all squished from being in my bag. But so I'm excited to see how that'll turn out. Hopefully the triangles are like the right shape to all fit together. I'm assuming they will be. So yeah, I'm gonna do each ball, just make the 4 and then see how big that is. And then since I'll have 2 more cakes, I can add a little bit to each one if I decide it's not big enough. So there's that one. And let me get this back in here. So I have 2 more. My next one is my baby girl's Easter dress. And I forgot to grab something. I'll be right back. Okay, so last year we didn't get to wear our Easter dresses, and I also didn't get to wear the skirt that I made to match their Easter dresses. So hopefully we get to wear them this year, because my kids didn't outgrow their dresses, which is super exciting. So every other year I either make their dress or excuse me, or buy their dress, because I used to not know how to crochet and I only used to know how to sew, but not very well. So it wasn't something I could commit to every year. Anyway, so I bought some yarn to make me a skirt last year. Some of you may have been here that long, I don't know. But then I didn't like it. It was splitting on me. It wasn't what I wanted for a skirt. So I still had it left over, and it obviously still matches their dresses. So this is the Bernat Softy Baby. And the color is, I don't know, somewhere. Soft Peach. There we go. So I have 3 of these in case I need them, but I really don't even think I'm going to use a whole one of these. Sorry about that. I've had a little bit of a sore throat, and so I got a tickle. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to need all 3. But, okay, so let me show you the store-bought dresses. So here's theirs. It's got a little string there. So it's this peach. It's kind of a lighter peach, a little bit of a darker peach here, and then white stripes that go down. So hopefully this still matches pretty good. Yeah, I think it matched this stripe a little bit better than up here. But it's still pretty close. Look, and it almost kind of matches my undershirt. That's fun. So this is a pattern that I got when Judy from Witch Piece Craft again, she did, I think it was the Pink October something or other crochet along or make along, and I won a pattern giveaway, so I could choose patterns up to $10. So this is one that I chose, and it says it's called the Superstar Dress. I got it off of Etsy, but if you search for that, you won't find it. I don't know why. It says the pattern is written by Beauty of Crochet. Yeah, so that's the pattern. There's a fun little bow, which I haven't gotten to yet. And it says that you would need, for the main color, you'd need 4 to 6 ounces. And it says Simply Soft. It doesn't say Karen Simply Soft. So I'm assuming that's what it means, but I'm not using that yarn, obviously. And then 2 to 3 ounces of each of the other colors, because I used 3 colors. This is 5 ounces. And so I was worried that if I did mostly peach that I'd need more than one, but like I said, I still don't think I am going to be doing that. I am doing the 3 to 6 month size, and I am using the same hook size that they call for. So here it is so far. It's kind of, I feel like it's kind of all bunched up on the skirt. I don't know how to hold it up very well and still get it. So the white is actually Karen Simply Soft, and I'm only doing 2 colors. So the peach and the white. I think I only have about 5, I think, more rows left to do. I have 1 more white and then 4 more in pink. So I was doing 4, 2, 4, 2. And for some reason, her picture, I can show pictures, right? It looks like, I didn't print it in color, but it looks like she did like a round of single crochets and picots. At least like here, it looks like almost a picot on the corners. Either that or it's just where it's curved up like it needed blocking. I'm not really sure, but that's not in the pattern anywhere if she did. So I might add 1 row of white at the bottom and try that. I don't know. We'll see. So I had for like a split second the thought of making life difficult and doing just these front post double crochets, doing these in white and doing everything else in peach to kind of match the stripy down of the other dresses. But I was like, I'd need like almost a little bobbin for each sections because I wouldn't want to carry that through and have all that white showing through. And that just sounded like too much work. So she gets stripes this way and the other girls get stripes this way. So yeah, there's that. And then my final finished object, work in progress, not finished, is a like grocery bag, plastic bag holder for like your bathroom. I have made one of these before following a pattern, and this one I just kind of winged it from my memory of that pattern, which is it's one of the first things I made like in the round. So it was a long time ago. So anyway, I did the moss stitch for this. So I crochet around one of those smaller hair ties because I didn't want like a huge hole. And then it was like a multiple of 5. It was like 20 or something. So I increased it as if it was, started with 5 and then you add 5 more and then you add 5 more around how you would normally increase a circle, until I decided it was big enough around. And then I just started going straight up in the moss stitch, which is, if you don't know, the single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. And at some point I stopped joining and I just went in around and around and around. And this is Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the deep teal. So this is what I was working on when I started doing the waffle stitch square. So I stopped working on this for a second and went from the other end. So I had 2 projects going from one ball of yarn at a time, but that's okay. So I was a little bummed. You can obviously tell here it didn't ombre. They had a knot and tied this color in. So it's all nice and gradual, and then it goes boop, straight to dark, but that's okay. So here I did like double crochet in the chain spaces and then skipped the single crochet. The pattern I used before that I'm kind of copying it from, sorry, you make like a little rope and you'll go back and forth on there. And then I did some sort of shell stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there's 5 double crochets in each of those. So this is basically done. All I really need to do is finish it off, make some sort of string. I think the pattern I did just had you chain to a certain length and then slip stitch back. And then you do the same thing and you just make a little loop on the back to hang it up. So I'm either going to do that or make like an I-cord, which I think I've done. I don't know if I've done an I-cord. I think it's a Romanian cord that I've done before for like a purse handle. So we'll see. I haven't decided. This one I kind of started just on a whim, and then I got busy doing other stuff. So because I didn't make any decisions yet, it's just been sitting around for a few weeks. Okay, so now I want to show you some acquisitions. So first, my husband got me a Valentine's Day present, and it is this fun little project-y bag here. It's really heavy right now because I just took it on our spring break trip, and it's got like snacks and stuff in it still. So yeah, I haven't really used it as intended. You can see it has like the holes you can have your yarn coming out of, I guess. But I'm really good at like starting a project and then putting it in the bag. But I think if you do it the right way, you put your yarn in the bag, you put it through the hole, then you start the project. Yeah, I haven't done that. So right now it's holding both the Easter dress and that's the yarn for what I just showed you, the bag holder thingy. So there's a bunch of pockets on the inside. There's a bunch of like little pockets here. There's like up and down ones. Pockets on the side. And then there's this pocket on the back. Which has a clear pocket here. And then a spot for hooks, which I haven't decided if I want to transition my hooks into this or not. Right now I have them just in this bag that I crocheted a while back. So they're kind of in there right now because I brought them on our trip, but I haven't decided. But yeah, he was pretty proud of himself. And it's not something I necessarily asked for or even wanted, just because I have other little bags that I use, but I like it. It's sturdy and durable. It's small enough that I can take in the car when I'm getting my daughter from school and stuff like that. So there's that. And then, so like I mentioned, we just had spring break. Today's our last day. We go back to school tomorrow. We went to visit my parents in the Denver area. We left last Friday, which I don't remember the date of that right now, like the 11th or something, to make it before all the snow was supposed to dump on Denver and the Laramie and Cheyenne areas of Wyoming. So yeah, we made it there in time, and we were there for almost a week. We came back this last Thursday, which was the 18th. So anyway, the only craft store I have here in the town I live in Wyoming is a Joann's. It's actually not even in the town I live in. It's in the next town over. But where we go grocery shopping and stuff. So my mom has Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby all around here. So we didn't go to Joann's because I have that here. But we did do Michael's and Hobby Lobby. We actually did Hobby Lobby twice. And Michael's, my mom got me a $25 gift card because it was my birthday at the end of February. And then I had birthday just cash from my grandma. So I got to spend some money at Michael's for that. I guess I'll start with Michael's. The one thing that I really wanted to get was the cotton ripple cakes. Sorry, I'm trying to like move stuff around here. I'm running out of space. Okay, cotton ripple cakes are in here somewhere. And I had a really hard time deciding what colors. So the yarn was buy one, get one half off. Okay. They had signs that the yarn was buy one, get one half off almost everywhere. There were 2 tiny little spots that said the yarn was buy 2, get one free, which is a tiny bit better of a deal if you need to buy that much yarn. But I'm not the type of person to like yell and argue and make a fit. So they were buy one, get one half off. So normally $10 a cake. So the cotton ripple cakes, I just watched a video of Carrie Penny reviewing this, and I think she bought this color. This is the color Summer Rain. I had a really hard time deciding what color I wanted to get. There was like an orangey color, I didn't look at the name, that was really speaking to me, but what I want to do is make some sort of top shirt type thing for the summer with that, and I didn't know if orange was really my color. I tend to gravitate towards, the blues and stuff. But there was like the aqua-y light blue that was basically the same color as the Karen cotton cake that I used to make a shirt last year. So I didn't want that one. So I went with this one. We'll see how the striping works up on that. So I got 3 of this just because, so it's 100% cotton and it's 491 yards. So depending on the pattern, I probably could just do 2, but I just wanted to be safe, and so I got 3 of those. So already, just 2 of those, buy one, get one half off, is $15, and I only wanted to spend about $50. So 3. So the other main thing I wanted to look at was the new colors of their Karen skinny cakes, but this Michael's didn't have a ton. They had like a smallish section for all their Karen cakes that weren't new. So they had like in the middle of an aisle of one of the main aisles, they had the new ripple cakes, the new baby cakes, the new angel cakes, and the new colors of their cotton cakes. But then like in the main like yarn aisle where all the other yarn is, they had like everything else. So they only had a few of each color, not even all the colors. But I've never tried the skinny cakes before, so I decided I wanted to try that. So this is the one that I picked. And this one, 795 yards, 100% acrylic, lightweight 3, and this is the color Raspberry Ganache. So I got 2 of those. This one's more purpley. This one has more green. No idea what I'll do with these. I'll probably end up making them into a baby blanket because that's what I do with the things that end up in my stash that don't have plans for. And then, so that's 5 balls of yarn. I needed it to be even to get the half off again. So I just grabbed, and to make it all the same price, like all $10 yarns, I grabbed Ice Cream Big Scoop from Lion Brand. And this is the color, I think it's, yeah, Cookies and Cream. So I have worked with this before, not this color, but I think this is a good color for like a neutral baby blanket, or for somebody who doesn't know what they're going to have, if they're going to do a surprise type of thing. So I just thought this would be good to have on hand for those types of situations. Okay, so Hobby Lobby. So mostly I got stuff to make, I've talked about before how my daughter's names, I have like them spelled out on canvases. So like each canvas, an 8x10 canvas, has one letter of their name. So obviously I need to make one for the new baby, Eleanor. So most of the stuff I went to Hobby Lobby for, and some things I bought at Michael's, are to design those letters. So one of them, which I guess this is kind of a work in progress, which I forgot to talk about, is the letter R. And did this at my mom's house because she does a lot of paint pouring, and I didn't want to have to buy all the supplies. So I bought the paint for it at Hobby Lobby and the R, and then a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm not going to show you. But yeah, I still need to finish it with like Mod Podge or whatever and then glue it onto the canvas. But those are the colors I'll be using for all the letters. So some letters will just be one solid color and some will have all the colors. So that's pink and orange and coral. So there's that. And then another thing that I got a bunch of at Hobby Lobby was towels. Yay! So I was struggling finding towels of different holidays and stuff at my Walmart and Smith's and stuff like that. Now I did find, I threw this in here because I did find an Easter towel at my Smith's, so this was not Hobby Lobby. And Smith's is a Kroger brand, for those of you who don't know. So it's like a King Soopers or a Fred Meyer. Those are the other two. I don't know if there's other ones that go by the same name, but there's an Easter one. Not Hobby Lobby. And then, so Hobby Lobby had 40% off their spring shop, and these were all in that. Well, most of them. I found a set of 2 for St. Patrick's Day. So this one has little shamrocks, and then this one is just plain green. And I was getting worried that I'd have to just find a green towel or do like, I think Pamela just did a white towel and crocheted a shamrock and put it on there. So this was also 40% off. Their St. Patrick's Day stuff was 40% off. So 2 of those for the price of one of the other ones. So then this one, I liked the blues on that, and there's a fuzzy. I'm going to use this one for June, I think I decided. It reminded me of like a swimming pool or like the ocean, so it's kind of summery. Yeah, so that's going to be June. And then I saw this one, and I love watermelons. I think they're so cute. So I couldn't pass up on this. So this will probably be August, because I would like to do a patriotic one for July in the summer. So I'm excited about the watermelon one. So I'm excited. I have a whole bunch of towels and I needed to get started on making towel toppers now that I actually have some. I did get some Valentine's Day ones. I don't know if I showed you. I got them at Ross. Because like I said, all my normal stores don't have anything. So that is pretty much everything, except I did get 10 balls of I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby for a specific project. It's a temperature blanket. So for my older two girls, I've done temperature blankets for them for representing their first year of life. So from their birthday, their born day they were born, to their first birthday, doing a temperature blanket for that. So I have had most of these colors picked out for a little while. I went off their website. The other two were done in Red Heart Super Saver, but I wanted to do something different this time. And but I didn't want to start right away, for one thing, and then because I wanted to keep track of get a good 4 to 5 to 6 months of temperatures in there, so I could kind of see if I needed to tweak anything, like if there's going to be a large chunk of one color, I'd maybe move things around a little bit. And then I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I wanted to see what the colors looked like in person, because like I said, I don't have a Hobby Lobby near me, and I'm glad I didn't order them online and just get them, because I did change some of the colors I had picked, and my 7-year-old daughter, she had fun helping me decide which ones would go better than what I'd picked. And it wasn't that the colors were bad, it was just that they didn't quite fit with the other ones. They're a lot brighter. So I am going to do a video once I start this project and show you my other girls' blankets and kind of talk through the process of the decisions I made. And it's going to be made basically in the same way, just different yarns and different colors, different temperatures, because we live in a different place. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you the colors real fast. I'm not going to tell you what temperatures are for, because I don't have that in my brain right now. And right now they're kind of in hottest color to lightest color, so I'll just go in that order. So I have 10 colors. So some pinks, so this will be the hottest color. And it's basically a bright, fun rainbow. I didn't mean to do it that way, but it just kind of turned out that way. So the pinks. Maybe I guess I'll tell you the color names. This one is Hot Rose, and this one is, I believe it's just pink. Where did it go? Yes, pink. So Hot Rose, pink. Okay, this one is Mango, and this one is Light Peach. This one was a new color that I added in because I had another orangey color. It was like Desert Glaze or something, and it was too dull to go with this. This is a lot brighter than it's showing on the camera. So this is like a bright, there's a little bit of pinkish to it, but a brightish orange. So then I have orange, yellow, and this is just called Yellow, and this is Key Lime. And in the blues, I have Peacock and Turquoise. And for some reason, blues never show up the right colors on my camera. There's a little bit of more greenish to this, and kind of to this one. I don't know, there's a hair on there too. Cool. And then purples. I have Mixed Berry and Hot Orchid. So I think sorry. Yeah, I'm not used to talking this much and with my sore throat. Yeah, I think Mixed Berry is the darkest color. Nope, I lied. This is the lightest. Not darkest, coldest. And even that's a lie, because so when I was making the temperature ranges, I was going off of past year's averages, and the coldest high, because I'm doing highs, was like 17 degrees. Well, a few weeks ago, sometime in the middle of February, we had highs of 5 and 7. So I was like, well, great, I need a new color. So for those 2 days, I'm just going to use white. And I didn't buy white because I'll use Super Saver or something for those 2 days. So there we go. I think that is everything. Sorry if this is super long. Like I said, I might put into 2. Sorry about my throat being weird. But yeah, so anyway, my plans, I usually try to think of my plans for like the next month, and I'm drawing a blank right now, because I don't have anything I need to like absolutely finish besides the Easter dress. I might start on a summer top for me, or I had planned a swimsuit cover. I want to make some, like, I don't know if you've seen those like little puff flowers that are made out of puff stitches. When I first started crocheting, I saw on Pinterest some that were made into like a blanket. They put them all together into a blanket, and I thought it was super cool. Now I know that's way too much work for me, but I still like the little flowers. So I might make some of those, or some Easter eggs or something to go with Easter. But yeah, and start on the towel toppers, I guess. That would be good to get a little bit caught up on that, and maybe get a head start on some other months, if I get going on that. So yeah, thanks for watching and being here through all this randomness, and I'm sorry for not being more consistent. I don't know why my life is just a little crazy with 3 kids, and you'd think it would get easier, but it doesn't. Yeah, so hopefully things will get on a normal, just level of normalness, and we can go on with life. So but yeah, thanks for watching again, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.